Coming to you from the LA Film School at Sunset and Vine, I'm DJ Skee, and this is SKEE TV. So without further ado, let's welcome in my boy, Kendrick.
Oh,
what up?
Just like that bounce.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Every time I see you, something new is going on. We started working off, you're producing and we're doing mixtapes, taking over the internet, taking over radio, having hit after hit. Now you got another one with Deja Loaf.
Yes, be real.
Incredible record. Yes. Off, of course, hold on, let's plug it full speed, which you can see right there. We'll put it there in stores now. So man, how does it feel in such a short period of time to have reached the amount of success that you've had in this industry?
Definitely, man. I think it's definitely been a short period of time, and for me, you know, one of the biggest things with me is always patience and not trying to rush everything. Like, it's been a short period, but a lot of stuff has happened that I didn't expect to happen, like without preparing for it to happen. So things have moved faster than expected, but I'm always somebody looking to do new things and not grow too fast and have those brand new moments every year that make me feel motivated to keep working. I feel like when you hit too much of a peak and you get bored with it, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to ever get bored with music because that's what I'm here for, I feel like. So.
Now, do you feel like you're kind of underrated too? Because you're still kind of under the radar with all this, and then you look at it on paper and you look at the hits, you're like, yeah, when you think of Kendrick, I'm like, oh yeah, he's got a couple good. Then you like look at the catalog and you're like, wow, he's starting to amass some stuff. Do you feel like you're getting your just due yet, or?
To an extent. I think it's one of those things where like I said, I don't want to move too fast, so I'm not, you know, too upset about it. And, you know, I like to do new things and for people to be new fans and be like, I don't know who you are, what you do. And then when I show and prove it to them, they're like, wow, that's amazing. And then they're kind of like, from that point, die-hard fans and not like just bandwagon fans. But for me, you know, seeing all those plaques and stuff, it makes you want to be like, yo, look at what I've done. Look at these things and look at this and that. But I'm kind of low-key with it. Like, I've probably accomplished way more than people know. And I'm just, you know, I think it's low-key. It keeps it just brand new.
Now, the West Coast, I'd say that you're a big part of this new movement. Looking back on it now, I mean, you have everything from Kendrick to Mustard, with which you've done a lot of stuff, actually with everybody and stuff. How would you break down, when did the West Coast really, what was that turning point where it really kind of came back in that sense? Or was it before then? I mean, you even look at Game, but it's a different type of thing. There's like this new generation now.
It's different. I think, you know, it definitely was a couple years and growing. It definitely wasn't like one moment, but you know, we all went from the Death Row era to the Game era, which was still kind of like similar vibe to, you know, another era, which, you know, YG still has that same kind of tone, but it's still a different type of music. I feel like it's not like all drive-by music. You know, he still has his certain records, which, you know what I'm saying, especially speak for the hood, but, you know, with him and Mustard, they figure out how to create new sound. With Our Future, new sound. With Casey Veggie's new sound. There's so many different people. Vince Staples. Schoolboy still has a different, complete sound from Kendrick and everybody from TDE. And I think what happened was everybody kind of motivated each other at the same time, because you know, it's different from everybody else in different coasts and cities. They might not run into each other, see everybody, or be in the same circles as the celebrities, to where when you're in LA, everyone is like on the same accord, whether or not you're a street celebrity, a real celebrity, a regular guy. We all go to the same clubs, to the same restaurants, to the same cribs, to the same everything, from the brokest guy to the richest guy. We all in the same places. So I think when you see all these people doing those things around you, everybody just feeds off each other, and it seemed like it was just the right timing, and everyone just took over, just like as far as like their own sounds, representing their own sides of the city, and it was all at once that it kind of like overwaved all everywhere. You
get a lot of spending a lot of time too on the clothing stuff. I know you guys are killing it over there in the alumni.
Yeah, man. Shout out. You know what I'm saying? Alumni clothing is doing its thing, man. We're trying to just make it even bigger and bigger every year. I think it's one of those things too, where I'm not like trying to over exceed the brand and make it speed up and be this humongous brand that's growing so slowly and becoming, you know, a trademark to where people are just familiar seeing it.
Yeah. Speaking of the fashion world, I see you wearing some Jordan 3s. What's your favorite shoe of all time?
11s. That's why I've been looking at your shoes all day.
We got you, bro.
As soon as I walk on stage, I'm like, oh my God, he killed me again.
This is my advice.
Nah, I think my favorite shoes, even though they're not always as comfortable, are 11s, just for like the style.
All-time classic, me too.
Right. And I think for me, like when I perform, I grew a love for the ones because of the comfortability. When I'm on stage and I perform, I can perform ones all day.
Now, you're a big sneakerhead and legit one. Do you feel like the sneaker market's kind of overcrowded and too many people are into it now?
Yeah, it used to be really, really rare. It used to be only like 2 shops you could get them from in the city. Now it's like 9
They
shops.
sell out there and you're competing with bots online.
Right, yo, it's
Crazy.
too much. And then now it's like, you go out of town and you find spots and they're still selling them in box prices.
Yeah.
Like, you guys don't even know the worth of the shoes you have. You're just buying them to
Right.
buy them. Like,
What's the biggest come up you've had? I know you've had some overseas, I think, right?
Oh, overseas you come up, because the whole thing is overseas, they have no idea.
And the Jordans aren't hot. They're into trainers.
They're not.
If you go to Europe
The thing is, you go overseas, the hottest thing is Adidas running shoes and like Huarache lows, and you get out there and then it's every pair of Jordans in their Foot Locker, Nike Town, whatever it is out there, and you're just like, wow. And then when you find a boutique, you're really on.
Kidding. You see it, my guy. Of course, we got Full Speed out right now. Alumni clothes, go get it.
Yeah.
Deja Love single, go buy it on iTunes if you
real.
haven't. Thank you so much for coming up.